Good evening, everyone. The Marquette girls tennis team had to do a little homework before hosting Munising this afternoon. An injury forced the Redettes to revise their singles lineup, so number 2, 3, and 4 became first, second, and third singles, and a substitute played at fourth singles against Munising. This is the second singles match. Marissa Ackerman serving for the Mustangs, Christine Nestor returning for Marquette. We have an exchange of ground strokes. And then Nestor is going to get a forehand wide that she gets to but can't get back over the net. On the next point, Nestor is going to come in and a backhand very nicely down the line. However, Ackerman won the match 6-1 and 6-2. Over at first doubles, Marquette's Brenna Liefers and Aubrey Reynolds-Ersbaumer serving to Munising's Alex Paquette and Izzy Niebel, and the nice poach there for the Redette duo gets an easy point. But on the next serve, Munising does the same thing. Good return by Niebel and Paquette with the soft put away. Munising won this match 6-2 and 7-6, and Munising picked up the big victory 8-0. The Houghton High School football team is still looking for its first win of the season, but the Gremlins still see the light at the end of the tunnel. In our third installment of the high school football team of the week, actually it's number 4, I've lost track already, TV6's Ethan Schmidt tells us about the optimistic orange and black.
The Houghton Gremlins may be 0-2, but they've only lost these games by a combined 16 points. For the coaches and players, they know it's too early to panic.
It's the beginning of the year. There's a long season left ahead of us. We know we're a good team and we know we can finish games once it comes down to it.
We have to just play consistently. You know, we're young and really that's a sign of it. You know, generally you're with youth, you get inconsistency and we have to do a better job of coaching them and I think they're working really hard, so we're hoping we're going to gain some consistency and play better.
One thing that helps this Gremlins team stay strong even after having 2 losses is having a short memory.
We're just trying to keep a short memory and we're trying to come back out hard and come back ready to play, playing hard and coming out as a team.
Like most teams, the goal is simple: make the playoffs. That's the same for Houghton, but they know it takes winning 1 week at a time.
Obviously, every team's goal is to make playoffs, but we want to have a winning season first of all, and we want to beat some of the conference teams.
We want to obviously win games like any team does, but we're trying to also get the team dynamic and we're trying to change the culture of our program.
Coach Carl Beret has a unique outlook to his team and an even more unique saying that his team lives by.
Good is the best, no better than the rest. I mean, if you work hard and you stick to your goals and you're persistent, you're as good as anybody.
Houghton travels to Ironwood to take on the Red Devils Friday, September 11th, a team the Gremlins have beaten for 2 straight years. For TV6 Sports, I'm Ethan Schmidt.
The Division II football rankings are out for this week, and the GLIAC has 4 teams listed. Not one of them. Minnesota State is number 1. Ferris comes in at 4th, Ohio Dominican 5th. Then we go down to Grand Valley State at number 21, and Michigan Tech enters the chase at number 22. The Huskies host Malone Saturday at 1 o'clock. The NMU football team tries to bounce back from a 20-7 loss to Northwood. They return Saturday at home against Quincy. The Wildcats defeated the Hawks 31-14 last year in Illinois, but Quincy won 4 games in a row later in the season. Wildcats head coach Chris Ostrowski hopes to see a big improvement from week 1 to week 2 like he did a year ago.
And I think they returned a lot of good players. Won 6 games last year, a 6-5 club, and hey, it's about us. You know, it's about us. We've got to play good football. We've got to be a product that people want to see. And in order to do that, it starts with not turning the football over. And I think if we do that, we'll be a special football team. I think if we turn it over 5 times a game every game, it's going to be a long year.
As a defense, I feel like we did good, man. With the positions we were put in, we did the best we could, and we just got to step it up all elements of the team, offense, defense, and special teams.
Liston had 8 solo and 11 assisted tackles Saturday at Northwood in his debut. He is a junior transfer from Rutgers, grew up in the Flint area. Kickoff Saturday against the Hawks is set for 4 o'clock Eastern Time. It will be Quincy's home opener. And don't forget, all kinds of information is available on our website at uppermichigansource.com. I'm going to say this in 3 seconds. Tampa Bay 8, Detroit nothing. Didn't take that long. Good. College Football Hall of Fame. The new class has been announced. Michigan, Michigan State, and Ohio State represented. For the Spartans, running back Clinton Jones from the mid-1960s. For the Wolverines, running back Rob Lytle, who has passed on. He was from the early 70s. Former Ohio State football coach Jim Tressel. And from Yale, Dick Duran, who later played very well for the Detroit Lions. Yes.
All right.
I don't know him.
I know, it's far back for you.
But yeah, we had no Tigers lowlights tonight because of the Rays. I do apologize for that. Mike Ludlam didn't put
I'm
it in
not
for you.
apologizing for it in the least.
All right, thanks, Mike.